Hello everyone, here I'm again. So now I would like to walk you through all the materials we have created for you so that you know how to use them. If you haven't seen them yet, you can find them in the digital part when you scan the first code on the book. I will anyway share the link with you so that you know exactly where to find it. So we have created these materials for you to have at hand some reminders about what's, for example, empathy about. Here you will find all the facts and why is being empathic or becoming an empathic person important for your child, and how to support her on her learning process. If you scroll down, you also will find this support sheet, which is called the empathy map. And the idea is that every time you are in a specific situation with your child, in this case, you decide to go picking wild herbs, so that you always remember that your child's perspective is different from your perspective, and that the way she thinks, hears, says, does, sees, feels things might be different from yours, and which is completely okay. But in order to really be able to support her learning process, and for her to also learn from you as her role model, you should try to be empathic and yeah, try to dig into her feelings, the way she, for example, thinks about the specific situation. Here you will find some examples specifically for the activity we have on the first stage, which is the reading. And yeah, this is a very powerful tool. You don't have to bring it with you if you don't want, but maybe just yeah, go through it from time to time. Also, maybe after a specific activity you had with your child, so that you can reflect on yeah, the way you experience the situation and how your child experienced the situation. And if you scroll down, you will find then the information sheet about observation. You will also see what's observation about. Here, the aspects I also mentioned in our microlearning. These skills are key in order to become a good observer. So, communication, emotional intelligence, critical thinking, and attention to details. And why is becoming a good observer important for your child, and how to support your child on her learning process. So if you scroll down, you will find these four key aspects. This is nothing else but a guidance for you. Again, to also challenge yourself and be a role model for your child. So, for example, when communicating, always try to be clear, listen to her, be positive, encourage her, be empathic, and also acknowledge her feelings. Regarding her emotional intelligence, don't forget to be aware of her emotions and feelings, use mindful vocabulary, and help her fail fast so that she can learn faster. It's always important to remember that failing is not bad. This is the way we learn. So the important thing is how we define this failing. Is failing maybe a learning opportunity? And do we teach our children that this is like that? Or do we punish when your child fails at something? This is something we should constantly reflect on as parents, and also maybe for ourselves. So then we go to this support her critical thinking by asking. So you always should remember that it's important to constantly ask your child that, yeah, what's, for example, a situation about, who are the people involved in the situation, where is the situation taking place, how we could improve the situation in case there's a challenges or something that is not working well. And last but not least, why is, for example, a decision we made the right decision, or why is happening what is happening. the why is very powerful, and we should try to, yeah, use it as much as we can and constantly challenge not only ourselves but also our children to think about the why behind every situation. And last but not least, we have this one, which is help her pay attention to details by asking about, for example, what color a plant has, the shapes, textures, smell, taste, the meaning of actions and things. And remember that this might change according to the situation, and that in some cases, for example, if we go picking white herbs, you might not, yeah, it might be not such a good idea to taste every plant you find because some of them might be poisoning. So this also could open the conversation about, again, why we shouldn't try a specific herb, and only the ones we know that we can eat. And maybe in the case of color or shapes, we can talk about how plants change in the different seasons. Again, so you don't have to bring this with you, but you should have it with you to remind you always to be a good communicator and try to also have emotional intelligence and challenge your child to also have a critical way of thinking and pay attention to details. So I hope yeah, you find these sheets helpful. And of course, if you have any questions and would like to learn more about the specific aspect, a specific skill, or also about these support sheets, feel free to email us. We will be happy to help you. So, yeah, this is the end of this session. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you soon.